This is Lunch with Lloyd.
On Dubai Eye, 103.8.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back to the show. Now, as I said, we're going to be talking motorbikes and the art of motorcycles right now. Del Ghassan is the founder. Welcome to the show, Del. Hope you're well today. So tell me a little bit about the art of motorcycles and how you actually created it.
Hi, Mark. Thanks for having me on the show. Well, the show came to me at a pretty difficult time in my life, where I just become a dad. My daughter was born November the year prior, and my dad had passed away, and I was just stuck of what to do with myself and with my life. And I've always been into bikes ever since I was a kid, and I've known a lot of people in the scene here for quite a while now. Yeah. So what I did was I decided to drive around town and speak to all my buddies, and I came up with this vision of putting together a show which featured arts, motorcycles, and photography together. And I really wanted to promote the culture that we have here in the UAE, in regards to building custom machines and photography and documenting the lifestyle that we have here. So that was kind of really the birth of the show. We've been fortunate enough to grow year on year now to our third year.
You've got 11,000 members, so obviously it's super popular. And I mean, a motorcycle is a work of art in itself, isn't it? I mean, I can just gaze at them for hours. They're such beautiful machines.
They truly are.
So tell me, when does this actual event take place? As you said, you're in its third year. So when and where does it happen?
So the show will be taking place on the 5th and 6th of November at Warehouse 4 in Al Quoz. We've been lucky, to partner with great sponsors who allow us to have that creative freedom and really help us, reach the exposure that we want in regards to the growth of the show. This year we've been fortunate to have Harley Davidson Dubai support us. Breitling Watches has always been very, very strong in supporting us with this initiative. Warehouse 4 is the venue where we do the event. It's a creative space which allows us to turn it into a walk-in gallery where people can grab coffee, look at the bikes, see artists, do work in front of them, and also look at our featured photographers. This year, we're really excited to have real specialist craftspeople at the show. There's a woman who will be there doing wood burning on art. It's called wood burning art, and we have a gentleman who will be making beautiful lamps and things out of motorcycle parts. So it really is an immersive, interactive show where people can really kind of engage. It's not like anything that's been seen in the Middle East before, or any other motorcycle show that I'm aware of.
So what is your beast on wheels? What are you riding at the moment, Del?
So for me, I've got a few bikes at the moment. I have a 1961 Matchless, which was my grandfather's bike. It's a very old British bike.
Wow.
I also have a Harley that I worked on with a lot of good friends here, which is called the Junkyard Dog. It's a very 70s style, easy rider chopper. And recently working on a project that I'm not going to talk about because my wife will get angry if she finds out that I bought it.
You've got another one. I mean,
people will see that at the show.
Yeah. Do you ride every day, Del?
I try to ride every day. I mean, in summer, it's not as fun as you would think. Also, I think when you become a parent yourself, you kind of become a little bit more cautious. I do ride wherever and whenever I can. But I do, of course, have my pickup truck, which comes in very useful for getting all those parts from my vintage bikes and carrying them around. Sometimes it's convenient to take the truck, but definitely with traffic, it's way better to take the bike.
I mean, your grandfather's bike, I mean, amazing that you've got it. I mean, does it still run? Is it in working condition? Can you take it out there on the road?
It does. It still runs. I mean, it's been in the family for many years, being in 1961. When I took it to the RTA, they didn't actually know what it was. Matchless was actually one of the oldest British motorcycle brands around. They were used, during the World Wars, and it's a real unique bike. I do take it out. It definitely does better in the winter than it does in the summer. Getting parts is a nightmare. You kind of have to buy the parts from, the parts I had to get them from a little gentleman who run Russell Motors. They have to, they don't take card, they only take cash, and you go through boxes. And these are the kind of scenes that you see with the vintage bikes. But it's great. And you meet people, and everybody you sort of meet through the motorcycle scene here all has their stories, and they're all really interesting people to get to know.
Where's the perfect location? Where do you like to go ride here in the UAE, Del?
For me, I mean, you're going to get two types of riders here, really. You get a lot of them who say they love to go out to the desert, and there are some like me who enjoy the desert, but I love the city. The city evolves so much, and it's evolved so much over the 8 years I've been here, that every month there's a new bridge or tunnel or skyline to see. So for me, I love to go around the city. You'll find me on the bridges with views of the Burj Khalifa in the background, or down by the beach, or just sort of all around town. I love to take my bike from one side of Dubai to the other and just kind of enjoy every second of it.
Excellent. And finally, if we want to come along to the founder of or to the Art of Motorcycles, where can we get more information? Do we need to register? How does it all work?
So there's no registration at all. It's free to the public. They can get more information on our website, which is just www.aom-show.com. Also on our Instagram, which is AOM_show. We have a lot of information on there. We're also on Facebook. And as I said, it's free to the public. And, you may be into the photography side, you might be into the art side, or you might be into motorcycles. And together, I think you'll find an eclectic mix of creativity. And I hope people do come down and check it out.
Fantastic, Del. Much appreciated. He's the founder of the Art of Motorcycles.